Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Celebrate You. I am
Hello,
just,
hello.
can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
It is storming here, so I'm LaWanna Bradford, co-founder of Celebrate You, embracing her wellness community. We are celebrating 4 years. I can't believe it. It is 4 years already. And I'm here with my amazing co-host and co-founder, Queen Diamond herself, Barbara Beckley. How's it going, Barbara?
How are we doing? This is amazing.
Amazing. I'm excited because, Barbara, when we think about how we've just migrated in this and evolved in our community. And for those of you who may be watching and joining us for the first time and wondering, what is Celebrate You? Celebrate You is a community founded on the principle that we truly believe when women are able to celebrate themselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, then she can be the change that she wants to see in her family, community, the nation, and the world. We believe that when a woman can change and transform the life of one person, she's impacted the next generation. So that's what we're all about, uplifting and doing it in a strategic, focused way. And we are represented now in over 15 nations, which is exciting. And today we are going to be celebrating not 12, but 10 Women of the Month for 2022. You're wondering, well, what happened to the other 2 months? Well, life happens. And both Barbara and I at the same time experienced both health crisis and family crisis. So we pulled back for 2 months, and we want to thank these ladies who we're celebrating, along with other women of the community who just kept the fire burning. And so we salute and we thank you. Barbara, anything you want to add before we get this party started?
Just, it's so nice. We're always talking about celebrating you. So now we're celebrating some wonderful women. And, I know we're going to at the end announce the Woman of the Year, but, every woman is going to be celebrated. They're in a unique way. So just want to let you know, everyone that we show, everyone we talk about, when we talk about has that uniqueness in them, and we celebrate them tonight as well.
And for those of you who are joining us in our Celebrate You community, as well as if you are a woman being honored tonight, we ask, share this out. Let people see what's going on. Share it to your page, share it to your community. We're excited because this will again air, and we are going to air it with our E360 TV partner. And Barbara, do you want to tell them just a little bit about why that's so powerful, that whether you win or not, your message and who you are is going to be celebrated on a larger stage. Barbara.
Yes. I mean, think about it. It's going to be celebrated. E360 TV has over 3.5 billion viewing. Yeah, billion. Yes. And that's a lot.
Yeah.
We're talking
million, not billion.
Million, sorry. Million. And think about that. You're going to be getting seen and have an opportunity to be in front of that type of audience. So this is very, very, very important if you just are like, yeah.
But before we get started, we could not be where we are today without the amazing sponsorship and support that we've had from beginning to now. And we want to take a moment and salute these amazing people.
We don't care what you look like. We don't care about your rough life. We don't care about your good fight. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care what you've been through. We've been waiting to watch you. We've been waiting to stop you. Tell me, are you ready for me? Hold tight, no letting go. you look like. We don't care about your rough life. We don't care about your good fight. We don't care, we don't care. We don't care what you've been through. We've been waiting to watch you. We've been waiting to stop you. Tell me, are you ready?
Barbara, when I saw, the last image with Deborah Morrison, it was just amazing, right? Deborah Morrison is the Celebrate You Rainey, a Woman of the Year. And it's just been an honor working with her this entire year and helping to increase her visibility, her exposure, sharing our resources and connections, and just watching some amazing things unfold with her. And she has truly been a voice that has represented and celebrated our community. So, Deborah Morrison, we know that you are with your mother tonight, and we wish you, your mom, first of all, welcome home, Mom, and happy birthday.
Yes, awesome, awesome.
All right. Well, the one thing that's been so great about our community are the individuals that we meet along the way. And we've had the opportunity during the first Woman of the Month, second annual, and now the third, to be serenaded by our musical director, 2-time Emmy Award winning bassist, the amazing Tony Saunders. And I have to say something. This is a 2-part celebration. We're here on Facebook, just kind of revving up the engine a little bit. But this celebration is going to go live. So June 9th, part 2, Tony Saunders will be flying in to Atlanta from San Francisco, California, where he will perform two sets in our concert in honor of Celebrate You's Woman of the Year. And I'm so excited because he reached out to us and said he wanted to do this for us. And I think it was 2 years ago, as he was preparing for the release of his latest album, All About Love. He was so inspired by our community that he changed the name of one of his songs before it was released and entitled it Celebrate You. How cool is that?
That was very cool. Very cool. I was like, oh my God, he's going to change the whole song for the community. That's when that goes to that movement that I keep talking about. See what happens?
Yes. And we apologize again if there's a little, static or fading in and out. Don't worry. Weather conditions, weather patterns, tornado warnings are abound. So we're just going with the flow. Right now, take it away, Tony. Are we freezing? I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I was getting a lot of static. We apologize. Come to the concert June 9th. And right now, Barbara, let's salute the ladies, okay? And I hope the sound quality comes across all right. Here we go.
different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah.
It's so weird, I'll let go. It's so weird,
Can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you're believing in me.
there's no words. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. There's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles.
Just open your eyes, it's right there. Just follow the light, you're almost there. Just open your eyes, it's right there. Don't be afraid, be strong, you're not alone. Hey, I can point you in the right direction, then it's up to you. I can show you the right direction. It's not a mission for two. I deserve it all. Someone that truly knows that doesn't matter what, that doesn't matter what, because I deserve it all.
We are back. I don't know what you guys are hearing on your end, if it's flowing or not. My apologies. You know, Barbara, I'm looking up here and somehow this thing is streaming to E360, and it should not be. Let the president know. Oopsie.
Yeah, and also
we apologize. We see someone is saying that the signal keeps freezing. Yeah, it's stormy here, and so we didn't want to cancel the show, and so we're doing our best to make it happen. We apologize, Barbara.
yes. So now we're going to go right into, since we had that little video of the different ladies that are nominated. Those were all the ladies that were for each month last year. So we're going to have a little conversation about them. And we want to start with the month of, let's go for the month of January.
Yeah, let's go in order, right? Why mix up the months? Audra Agan. Is amazing, out of Arizona, and she is doing some amazing things with her community, Women in the Arena. She believes that there are women all over the world doing extraordinary things in plain sight. And through her podcast, she is using it to amplify the voices of women from around the world. I believe she was saying she was now in over 40 countries. Listening to her podcast, listening to these amazing stories of women and their courage. One woman that she interviewed has actually compiled some of the amazing, brilliant speeches of women from around the world. So when you think about it, our voices have been silenced throughout the course of history, the cataloging, if you will, of our voices. And so there's people, women, who are just, again, doing amazing things, making sure that we are seen, we are heard, we are recognized, and we are celebrated. So we're excited about that.
Yes.
Who do we have in February?
So for February, we have Irene Vasberg, wonderful overcomer, total queen of an overcomer. You know, she not only survived a living, but she survived it all against the odds, incredible odds that her journey. She took it as basically a beacon to say, I need to move forward and help other people in the health arena. And her mission is to save lives through the technology that she found out just from a sock. I always look at that. I was like, Irene, you're incredible. And we have so much a testimonial from what she does. She's the CEO of God Health, where she provides neurological wearable technology to help people get their quality of life back. And, she works with a nonprofit organization with veterans to help them as well with any chronic pain, anxiety, depression, PTSD, and, just to have, so they can have a quality of life. And these socks are amazing. When you wear them, they don't feel that pain no more, that anxiety. And she helps put that out there. I always tell her she's a movement with that. And I know with LaWanna, just an example, she purchased for her father, and amazing things has happened to him, that he's able to do things in his quality of life where maybe if he didn't have them, he wouldn't be able to do so much. So just a wonderful thing at that.
Well, March, we have Melissa Banks, and Melissa is out of Mississippi, and she has a company which is Dream by Designs. It's an event planning. She is also a published author with her journal. She's a speaker, teacher, motivator, podcast host. This woman has reinvented herself when corporate America just didn't treat her right. And sometimes we find ourselves like, what? You're saying I need to do something different? Well, she took that challenge and said, I got you. And now she's stepping out boldly, celebrating, and helping women to uncover their truth, their dreams, and live freely. And then her event planning business is amazing. And check her out on social media, just see the work that she's doing. And tomorrow she has a special conference for those of you that may be interested. Look her up. Melissa Banks. I don't think it's too late to register, but she has another amazing conference to help women to feel the empowerment that you already have in order to live your dreams.
Yes.
Barbara.
Wonderful, wonderful. So for the month of April, we had Mrs. Serena Buffalino from Canada. She is a force of nature as well. She is rooted in servicing to others. You know, really every day she hauls herself to the obstacles and the pitfalls that people have in different countries that are not able to get, like food and water and things that we can get in the United States. She began her career as, in the program and teaching special ed children. And from that point, she had a heart of gold, and the children helped her out. And one day, I always love the story when they said, Mrs. B, how can we help, those children are in other countries to have what we have? And that's what started her nonprofit called Help Heal Humanity, where she's partnership with a lot of the third world awareness, global countries, and she's helping them out in a great way. With that, she's a mover and shaker in other areas that she helps within Canada and other countries as well. So we give her crown too tonight and just salute her as what she does for others in the world.
Yes. And for May, we have Marva Riley, who is a medical professional, a registered nurse. She is an educator, a teacher on holistic living, having holistic, healthy living through lifestyle changes, through nutrition, through exercise, through mindset. This woman is on a mission, and she is not going to stop. Everyone she meets, she is encouraging and challenging you to show up for yourselves, to live your best life. Marva overcame her own critical health challenges where she was not given a good prognosis. And she said, you know what? I can do something better. And so through the right counsel, and it's so key to have the right counsel, she began her journey to heal herself and to, again, encourage others to do the same. So she is in our community every day, exercising, giving tips, cooking lessons, you name it, even out there grocery shopping, showing you that you can purchase healthy, whole foods without breaking the bank. So we salute you, Marva, and thank you so very much for being a part of Celebrate.
Yes. Awesome.
Before we go to the next question, let's do a little breakaway with Tony.
Mm-hmm.
See if this is going to work.
Okay,
this is a short one. One of my favorite tunes by Tony, Romancing the Bass, from his album Romancing the Bass, and it was called Bigger Than the Outside. We think about the title of that song. It means that we are bigger. Greater is he that is in us, right, than he that is in the world. And that's what that song inspires you, greatness to come out, to shine, to be bold, to be authentic, to show up in your own life. Don't be that wallflower. Know that you are this indelible, original mark in this world, destined for this point in time, that there will never, ever in the history of eternity, if eternity can have a history, be another one like you. And when you can sit in that and own it, you show up in life a little bit differently. You show up unapologetically. You show up knowing that you were intended for a purpose or passion. Barbara, tell us a little bit about PPD.
Yes, I mean you set it up right. PPD, purpose, passion, and drive. And all of these ladies, each and every one of them has it right there. Where I always say it starts here in your heart and in your soul. And when you drive in your purpose, when you have that passion with it, it just explodes to the world. Not only in your own world, but to others. And that's what's happening to all these ladies tonight and Celebrate You.
Yes, yes.
So I think we have the videos of the ladies, right, LaWanna?
Yeah, we'll do the first half. So what we did, and this is important, and I think you need to know that the Woman of the Year is not randomly selected. In fact, the past 2 years, we had 3 judges and a head judge. And Barbara and I found out the winner the same time everyone else did. This time, however, Barbara and I said, you know what, we're going to be part of the selection. In fact, we are going to make the selection. And I want to say a little bit about the criteria before we show you 5 of the ladies. The first thing we looked at, and we rated them all on a Likert scale, is how does the woman represent the Celebrate You values? Remember, I talked about the 5, celebrating yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. We also asked, is she promoting the Celebrate You community? You know, is she here showing up, pouring in, but also letting people know there's this community out there that may help enrich your life that you can also be a part of. We also looked at the giving spirit of this woman. And was she coming in to pour into others? Or how much was she looking to take with it and not reciprocating? We also looked at the work that she was doing outside the walls of Celebrate You and the difference that she was making in the lives of others. And then we looked at, just from her conversations, whether it's through videos, through interviews that we've had, through testimonials that we were getting, about how she was inspiring and reaching for the highest version of herself. And then we looked at, the event. How was she promoting the event? If there was a post up, did we see it reposted? And then the last thing was the video. And you're going to see these videos. We're going to share them with you. And then at the end of showing you the 10 videos, we're going to talk about those who make the top 5. And then we'll announce who is the Woman of the Year. So with the videos, we looked for their creative expression. The question we asked is, what does Celebrate You mean to you, to them? So we wanted to see how creative they were. Were they innovative in spinning their message? And just how they showed up, just their overall presence. And we didn't coach them on what we're looking for, but because we wanted to see their authenticity. And then from there, again, using the Likert scale, we tabulated all of these and we finalized the totals with the top 5. And we know who the winner is, but you don't, not yet. So Barbara, are you ready for me to show the videos? You're on mute.
Yes, very excited to hear them talk from the heart.
Okay, here are the videos from the first 5 of the women: Audra Aiken, Irene Baxberg, Melissa Banks, Serena Buffalino, and Marva Riley, as they share what's does celebrate you mean to me.
You has meant to me having the family I never knew I needed, having the support I'd always wanted, and the acceptance that I never dreamed I could get. This is what Celebrate You is for me. It is a sisterhood of belonging, acceptance, and love. It is an experience that I have never received and never dreamed I could have. So thank you, Celebrate You, for having me in your community.
Hi, my name is Irene Baxberg. I live in Los Angeles, California. Celebrate You is a gift that keeps on giving. I'm so honored to be part of it. The inspiration, the support, the motivation, the knowledge that is consistently dropped in this group is absolutely incredible. I'm made some incredible friends and created an incredible support system. So grateful to be part of this incredible Celebrate You group.
Hello everyone, it's Melissa Banks. I'm from Mississippi and I was March 2022 Celebrate You Woman of the Month. I am passionate about encouraging women and individuals to push past where they normally would stop, to believe in themselves and know that they have everything within them to make their dreams happen. I believe the Celebrate You community encompasses everything I believe. I believe in positive affirmations. I believe in supporting and uplifting other women. I believe in celebrating other women, and I celebrate them, they celebrate me, and we all win. When women support women, magical things happen. Have an amazing day.
I need you to pull up Deb's video.
Hi everyone, my name is Serena Buffalino. I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Woo woo! I am a special education teacher by day and the CEO and founder at Help Heal Humanity by night. What Celebrate You platform reminds me of is first and foremost that I am a queen, and that through all the successes, failures, ups, downs, and all arounds, it is very important to take a step back, to reflect, to ensure that I love myself, I honor myself, so that I could be the best version of myself for others. Thank you, and yes, yes, yes.
Hi, this is Marva Riley. I'm originally from the beautiful island of Jamaica and currently reside in Georgia in the United States. The Celebrate You movement has helped me to grow my wings, to express myself. And I feel so privileged to be connected with the like-minded men and women who are on a mission like me to help folks to become and remain the best version of themselves.
I love that. It's something. I remember our community does have a few men sprinkled in, and one individual told me, he said, you don't have a movement or a following when you're the only one pouring in and you're not receiving feedback. It's like it's just a movement in your mind. But when we hear messages like this, and they're a slice of the representation that's within our community, for both me and Barbara, it is so rewarding and so inspiring to think that what we saw as a simple idea is blossoming, that this is God's way having us step outside of our comfort zone and to really lead a powerful charge. And we hear a lot of people talking about authenticity, but this isn't about talk. It's truly about living. And we tell everyone we are far more than a Facebook group. We weren't even founded on Facebook. We started outside of Facebook. And because of the pandemic, this was where we came to communicate and to share and to inform and to educate one another. And so it is truly an honor and a privilege to be here, to watch each other grow and soar. And the best is yet to come, right, Barbara?
Yes, I love hearing. I think that's the best part, is hearing each woman just express themselves. And I really had the honor, like you said, both of us watching the video. I mean, some of them made me cry. I literally cried on a lot of them, just to see just the passion they have and that they're celebrating themselves. And that's what me and LaWanna is always talking about. So it's good to see that in action.
Yes. Well, I'm going to put this up, Barbara, so you can share what the Woman of the Year wins, because this is important, right? She actually wins a lot of goodies.
Yes, the woman, the woman who's be crowned Woman of the Year for 2022 does get some fabulous prizes, as they say. First, they will get the Celebrate You Woman of the Year award. So that little award that you see, that picture up there, is going to look similar to that, but your name will be on there. It won't be blank. But we wanted to make sure you've seen what it looks like in something, and it's not, like LaWanna said last night, it's not plexiglass. It is real crystal. And it's just honoring you as the Woman of the Year. You'll also get 2 interviews on E360 TV network, which we talked about before, about, it should be 3.5 million. So that's partially my fault, but it will reach out to those, how many viewers. You'll be on 2 interviews with LaWanna Bradford. She has her wonderful show, Business Raw Talk, or Choose to Challenge, either or. And then myself, Barbara Beckley, I have 2 shows, Coaches Lounge or Visibility Corner. So you'll be on either one of those shows that we will be spotlighting you as Woman of the Year. And just also, I always tell people, we just don't spotlight you for Woman of the Year, but you get to tell what you do and how you basically help the world. There should be some more. Let's see here. Thank you. So, yeah. Also, you'll have an appearance with our wonderful sponsor, and he is legendary. I always say, Mr. Cyrus Webb. You'll be appearing on his Conversation Live Radio, and also the Cyrus Webb Presents on his Instagram. Also, he's a talk show host, Cyrus Webb. Now, this is just, again, getting this visibility of his finest. Cyrus Webb has been out there. He is basically making things happen. He's been doing over how many, LaWanna, interviews? I mean, got the...
He was actually going for the Guinness Book of Records for the most interviews. And I think just this year alone, he's close to 300 interviews that he's conducted. But it's not only the interviews, but it's the quality of the interviews, and it's the caliber of interviews. Cyrus has interviewed everyone ranging from Stedman Graham, yes, Oprah's beau, to Billy Ray Cyrus, yes, Miley Cyrus's father, and who is it? It was
Jan Davis. Did he?
Yeah, the actress Davis. What's her first name?
Viola,
yes. Viola Davis, Mary J. Blige. I mean, everyone from different walks of life. So not just your entertainment celebrities, but your influencers in all realms. So he's a heavy hitter. He's been referred to as the male Oprah, and he's very clear. You know, I am my own man in my own lane. I am Cyrus Webb, and with Cyrus Media Group, and so he has his magazine. He has these 2 interviews. He's an Amazon influencer. He has his Amazon show. He is now signed up with Meta as a trainer and influencer. So doing some amazing things. So if you happen to win, he's definitely someone to know. And
Yeah.
we're happy to be able to, again, this is an example where we share our relationships with the greater community.
And also, we had to make sure that you get some self-care as well. With all these interviews and being seen and spotlighted, we're going to give you a pampering spa package. Oh boy, that I think I need one of those myself. But yes, we want to make sure that you show your self-care for yourself and love, because that's what it's all about. You also get featured in the Ultimate Achievers magazine, an article in that particular magazine. You'll also get featured in Business in Action magazine, a full article in that as well. And LaWanna has it up there. See, this is what I'm talking about, community and connections.
But also, let me say, they actually get an ad in this magazine, Business in Action, but you also get a full
article
magazine, which has just amazing features and business tips, tools, stories. It's mine, but I think it's a good magazine.
Well, yeah. Let's just say you'll be in that magazine. And then also, in the press release, we will have a press release done for you, featured in multiple media platforms. I mean, from Fox to NBC,
Fox, Media Watch, Market Watch. Yeah, you'll be able to say CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS, CW, all of the affiliates. So that's the push. We believe in our community and the message of the women that our goal is to give you something that pushes you forward in the next year. Yes. And we will work with you in scheduling your appearances, as well as letting you know when these features are going to be. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know if it's on here. I think that's the last slide. Let me go back to this. Is you'll also be featured on a national radio show called Ladies First, and it's out of Las Vegas. So we will get you an interview on that platform as well. Barbara?
Oh, now this, what I know LaWanna going to talk about this is, now we were talking about the in-person celebration. So right now, we're celebrating tonight and going to announce the winner, but there's another half of this where in person, you will get a ticket to celebrate at the Velvet Note Jazz Club in, I think, is it Atlanta, Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, Georgia. Even I just loved how even the words look. It looks, I looked at the website today. I was like, oh, that is nice. With that, that's going to be on June 9th, 2023. But the nice thing about it is you'll get a value of $500 credit for your travels. So if you're out of town, you can use that towards flying. If you drive in, you can use it for, hotel, but you will receive that credit for you as being Woman of the Year and coming to the in-person celebration where we'll celebrate you. And Tony Saunders, the 2-time Emmy Award winner, the one you've been listening to through this whole event, he will be there performing in honor of the Celebrate You Woman of the Year. Isn't that nice? Oh,
yeah, that's so cool. So you're going to get your own personal serenade. How cool is that?
That is cool.
All right. So you ready for me to show the other 5? Well, let's first talk about them. So I'll let you start with Dorothy May Ross, Dr. Dorothy Ross.
We're in June, right?
Yes. No, we're in July.
Furley. Oh, we didn't do Furley.
Oh, we didn't do Furley. I'm sorry. Let me just jumped over Furley. Furley Almonte out of New Jersey. Celebrate You Woman of the Month for June is a entertainment, or I should say education and entertainment specialist when it comes to resilience. Her whole platform, and I don't remember what the acronym BLING means, but she's talking about just again showing up authentically and being resilient. And her life has recently gone through some major challenges, which has helped fuel her even more in this platform through coming out of her trials. She has been celebrated on some of the biggest stages, uh, representing the fight against cancer and so much more. She's also an advocate of having health insurance that is a gift that keeps giving, not so much the death benefits, even though that's important, but she talks about the living benefits because when life happens and you need some financial support, her platform with she and her wife Christina, they talk about how you can guard yourself financially, insulate yourself financially with the right tools. So she's just an amazing, beautiful, dynamic woman who is also a gifted singer and performer.
Amazing.
Now,
Yes, she.
now you can go to Dorothy. I'm sorry.
No problem. So we have for July, we have Dorothy Mae Ross. She
Dr.
is
Dorothy, Dr.
a woman rocking life and Porch Talk Live, who also demonstrates faith in action, and she does faith in action. She's an inspirational speaker. She's an author, a midlife beyond words personal empowerment coach. She's a beacon of light. She is a beacon of light, and you know, with her, I love how she was also spotlighted in her month. She had some teachable moments, and it was just all about thinking about your bucket, thinking about, you know, what is your bucket list. She really hones into that. She's committed to her people with challenges and rediscovering themselves. She leverages her wisdom, and she just, from her life experience, she serves as a light resource to help people change what no longer works in life and creates light as we see. So Dorothy, she's also overcome her many numerous obstacles, and throughout her life experience, she shares those thoughts. She shares what she's going through, her resources, so she can aid not just, you know, herself, but she said she wanted to aid others in life to bring them to their quality of life in themselves. So thank you, Dorothy, for just being that queen, shining as always.
And we want to not neglect your title, Dr. Dorothy Mae
Oh,
Ross.
sorry, Dr. Dorothy Mae Ross.
We salute you. We have another doctor, Dr. Teresa A. Smith, Woman of the Month from North Carolina. And Teresa is an amazing individual, and she is an author, she is a speaker, she is a teacher, and she is on a mission to help people find redemption despite your past, despite the ash and trash. How do you rise up like a phoenix? How do you gain, like Furley, that resilience in order to rebound and to be a light reflecting hope, promise, and opportunity for others? Her book, Stronger: How Overcoming Life's Adversities Can Push You into Your Purpose, was featured as a #2 book out of 20 as a recommended books Oprah should read in 2019. So that's pretty powerful. She's a facilitator. She has her bachelor's of science in criminal justice and psychology, and master's in counseling, and master's in business administration, and her doctorate in educational leadership. And you will also often see her on our page reading inspirational quotes. And these are quotes to make pause and really assess how you're thinking about life. How are you responding to life? How are you showing up to life? How are you commanding life to show up for you? So we salute you, Teresa, and thank you so very much for being a part of the Celebrate You community. Before Barbara goes into the next person, I like you, Barbara, because you mentioned something. Our listening audience may not know what you're talking about. You said something about teachable moments. So can you share how the Women of the Month have the opportunity to use that as another way to showcase their skills, their talents, and their knowledge with the Celebrate You community and beyond?
Yes. So being a woman of the month, you were able for that whole month to bring your expertise, your wisdom, your knowledge, and do little workshops, little teachable moments for the community. And some of the ladies did take that on and came in and gave us some really not just just throwing some things out there, but something that you can just listen to, get with yourself, think about it, and then apply it to your life. And those teachable moments, just like I was saying with Dr. Dorothy, with the bucket list of having that and always thinking about doing things beyond outside that box. That was one of the teachable moments. I know with in LaWanna, I think Audra, I know she did a teachable moments about different women in the arena. That's what her basically show is about. But she spotlighted certain women that are just doing amazing things and how you can conquer and do the same thing. So there was a lot of good, rich teachable moments that we had throughout last year from these women as well. And those were another opportunity to get that visibility that we're always talking about, so people get to know what you do to be lighthouses of the world.
Yes, I love that. The next person we have is none other than. Wait a minute! I just did. It's your turn.
so we're going. You're like, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, like we said, September. We did honor some of the women that, like LaWanna said earlier, that has been really, on a daily basis, putting in a lot of information, teachable moments, different information for the community. And then for October, like you said, life happens with me and LaWanna, like we always say. So we're going right into November. So our November Woman of the Month is Mrs. Tamara Hunter. She is the co-founder, executive director of Chemo Buddies for Life, another nonprofit support community. She is a wonderful and amazing survivor. I call them conquerors and warriors of breast cancer. And she has leveraged her life experience to create this wonderful business that impacts and influences lives around the nation. She's building a stronger buddies network that is healing through connection, as she says. She believes that those facing cancer should always have a buddy, somebody there to comfort them what they're going through. And the patient and the people that support the people that have cancer, she also has buddies for them as well. She always says our stand is does not matter what treatment you choose, be it traditional, alternate, or in conjunctive. Just do not do it alone. She don't want people to go alone. She also has a wonderful. She also, was the first Global Next Impactor award that she received a few years ago, and she hosts 2 other TV shows. And like I said, she is just a shining light as well when it comes to helping others.
Love that. And last but not least, the amazing Burge Smith Lyons is one of our founding members of our Celebrate You community. Again, with us from the beginning, before we even came on to Facebook. And Burge is an amazing woman. She is an international woman, has spoken on 6 continents and trains, teaches. Her company, Essence of Being, is all about helping you to identify your truth. Your true, as they say. Who are you, and how do you allow your essence to show up? And she does it in all aspects of life, whether it's in business, whether it's in relationship, whether it's your self-love. She talks often about dealing with the bubble talk, right? Getting those cobwebs out of your head, the little monkey chatter, and to reprogram yourself, reprogram your brain to create the life, to speak the life that you want to have. She comes from humble beginnings. I mean, where she found herself and her son basically with nothing. And then from that to have amassed such an amazing fortune, where now she is sharing around the world her philanthropic works by building schools in Africa and just, again, doing some amazing teaching. In fact, tonight she's actually in Texas doing some Essence of Being training, and will be doing a spiritual retreat in Italy the following week. So, and we thank her for being a part of this community. And she has been one of our ongoing sponsors, supporters, and champions. And we say thank you so much, Burge, for believing in us, for showing your leadership with us, and showing and sharing your gifts with our community.
Thank you.
Well, Barbara, I guess we want to show the videos.
Yes, let's hear from these wonderful queens.
Hey, these ladies are going to share what does celebrate you mean to me. Here we go.
My name is Furley Almonte and I am from New Jersey. I would like to share with you what Celebrate You means to me. I truly believe that we were all born with a special, unique talent, skill, and purpose in life. And it is our job to unleash the bling in each and every one of us. In Celebrate You, that's what we exactly do. We uncage your bling. And what is that? Bling stands for boldly living in natural greatness. And we truly believe that it is your time to shine, and Celebrate You just brings you the right platform to make that happen.
I want to share with you what Celebrate You means to me. And I really, truly believe that it's about celebrating the journeys, the many journeys that we go on, whether it's in our personal life, our business life, our spiritual life. And I also think that sometimes we actually forget to celebrate ourselves because we're so busy. We don't appreciate the things that we've done and the things that we've gone through. So each of us, though, we bring something special to the table, something very unique that no one else has. So I say, let's celebrate our creativity, our resilience, our passion, and let's keep on making a difference in the world.
Hello, I'm Dr. Teresa A. Smith, also known as Dr. Taz from Raleigh, North Carolina. Celebrate you. What does that mean? Celebrate you means understanding that, like a rose, we go through many cycles of growth. Sometimes we have to be pruned. Sometimes we go through rough winters. But regardless, we can bounce back. We can regrow and prosper. So Celebrate You means understanding that challenges bring growth, and that I should celebrate myself through every phase of that growth process. As I learn to do that, celebrating me for who I am and the life that I'm living, only then will I gain control, the power to live the life that I am meant to be. It's time to learn to celebrate you.
Hello, I'm Tamara L. Hunter, and I am in the Ozark Mountains of the United States. What does Celebrate You mean to me? It means community and an opportunity for us to inspire, encourage, and boister up each other as we are accomplishing our lives. And so may I say right now to all of you that are watching, I celebrate you.
This is me, Burge Smith-Lyons, the founder of Essence of Being and the Conscious Leadership Academy. And the reason why I love Celebrate You is I've been with them since the beginning. And I was one of the very first speakers that you had. And I feel like a community of conscious women and just leading from our heart is important to connect and to be able to be authentic with each other and support each other in so many ways. And that's what I'm all about. And that's what this group is all about. And that's why I'm a part of it.
I love that. And it was so difficult, Barbara, to look at all the impact and influence that these women have,
Yeah,
and to narrow it down and say, but there can only be one,
I
right?
know.
And this year this is going to be the last year that we do Celebrate You Woman of the Month. Because it was born out of the pandemic, and we wanted to do something that really honored and celebrated women who were showing up in creative and innovative ways when the world was shut down, that they didn't allow the limits to stifle them in any way or to put out their fire. And that's literally how it started. In our very first one, we had over 200 guests joining us on Zoom. And then last year, we celebrated on E360 TV, this whole multimedia show. And now we're bringing it back to an intimate platform where we are showcasing Part 1 Live with you tonight. But then we'll be able to celebrate and toast one of our sponsors and dear supporters, Tony Saunders, as he salutes the Woman of the Year and pays tribute to our community. And the great thing also is, Barbara didn't mention, the Velvet Note, where we are going to be, is a woman-owned business. How cool is that? So we're just sharing the love, spreading the love. Well, it's almost that time, Barbara.
Yes, it's getting that drum roll moment a little bit.
Almost. Well, before we announce the winner, we have two more individuals we're going to bring. And the first, we'll let him introduce himself. And this was a video made 2 years ago when we were just at about 900 members on our platform. And now we are pushing at 1,400 and growing. And this tribute to us just really, really touched my heart. And every time I look at it, it's like I'm falling in love with this guy all over again, even though he's married. It's just so sweet. And we want to salute all the men who have our back and who have been pouring into this community. Rick Span, Tony Saunders, Barry Mixon, my brother Harlan, my father, 92 years old, has come on this platform, saluting each one of you, Harlan Bradford Sr., Christopher Salem, Bert Oliva. Thank you, thank you, thank you for believing in us and for letting women know that you see us, you celebrate us, and you honor us. Yes. And now with that, I'll let the man introduce himself.
I know the color of love, and it lives inside you. I know the color of truth, and the image of you is in your heart, and you know that it's true. It will color your soul like a rainbow, and the color of love is in you. Colors, 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 oh, colors of love, 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 love. Oh, the color of you. Hello, Celebrate You. My name is Sean Stockman from Boys to Men, and I would like to congratulate you all on your 900 plus members and your 2 years of existence. Congratulations. I'm sure you're doing a lot of great work for a lot of great women. And like you, I believe that when women love and embrace themselves, they can be the change that they want to see in the world. Congratulations. And LaWanna Bradford, you're doing an excellent job. You guys take care.
I know.
You, I was waiting for that. I knew he was going to do something like this.
Oh, goodness.
Uh,
We've also had Sheila E. send a shout out to us, you know, the percussionist. So it's exciting just to be recognized for the work that we're doing, and it's not all about celebrity endorsement, but it's about the everyday woman, as Audra and others have said, you know, doing amazing things, who are building themselves up, who are living with resilience, who are going against the odds, overcoming, learning from the pains of their past so that they can rise like a phoenix, living in their essence of being, believing and trusting in a faith in a source higher than themselves, living a healthy, pain-free life, promoting messages of hope and encouragement with the belief that we are seen, we are heard, our voices in action matter, and we can make a difference if it's only one life at a time, like a pebble thrown in that water, create ripples, as Sammy Blundell said. And we want to be ripple makers. We want to be world changers. We want to be impactors and influencers. We want to make that indelible mark. And at the end of the day, we want to be remembered because we cared, we loved, and we did so unapologetically. Barbara, anything else to say before we bring on the Woman of the Year?
Well, I just want to say, I just really honor each and every woman in the community, the ones that we've been honoring tonight, and all the other ones, to really just be who you are. I always stress the fact that bringing yourself, your uniqueness, is so important. And that's why it's so important to celebrate you, because of your uniqueness, because the purpose that God put in you. So I celebrate that. And don't let anybody, I always say, tell you any different, that you are not a queen. So with that, LaWanna, I know we want to play something from our, 2021, right, Miss
She's
Deborah?
still the reigning Woman of the Year.
Yeah, right.
Until we pass the crown. So Deborah Morrison.
Let's see.
All right.
Celebrate You's Woman of the Year award, and this was my trophy that I received as a result of that honor, and I am here to say how magnificent this award has been, in so much as I was immediately given a press release that went out to 4 network television stations and numerous podcast opportunities and interviews since that gave.
Did she freeze?
Yeah, it's frozen. Let me see.
Hold on.
I am Deborah Morrison, proud winner of the 2021 Celebrate You's Woman of the Year award, and this was my trophy that I received as a result of that honor. And I am here to say how magnificent this award has been, in so much as I was immediately given a press release that went out to 4 network television.
Just a little.
What did you do?
I didn't
Were you
do
just letting
anything.
it play?
It's not playing right now. So let's give me a minute here. Let's try something different. And while I'm doing that, give me a second here. Let's try something
For ourselves, and we co-mentor each other into transforming poorer choices into great choices, or giving ourselves new truths that we can latch onto to enhance our spiritual, our physical, our emotional, our mental, and our financial well-being. So these are very, very important facets to have working in concert so that we can.
Why is it stopping now? Let's try it again. We apologize.
These are very, very important facets to have working in concert so that we can rise up and be all that we were meant to be as women. And I also received a wonderful spa package, which gave me a constant reminder as I look, hey,
It's freezing.
wonderful spa package. Which gave me a constant reminder as I looked at it, hey, I want to slow down and take care of myself. Self-care is so very important. So I'm eager to discover and celebrate the 2022 Woman of the Year.
And she said she ended with her name. So thank you, Deborah Morrison, for being the reigning Celebrate You Woman of the Year, taking us through 2022 with your brilliance and with the work you're doing financially and women navigating finances. Continue to press and to fight and to wave that banner, because we know there is a financial crisis facing women, and those of us that are in the financial lane, it is our fiduciary responsibility to rise up and to shift the narrative, to shift the mindset of our peers, of women coming behind us, so that the equity and inclusion that we're talking about, and the financial stability and security is had for women around the world. So thank you so very much, Deborah Morrison. And now, I think it's about that time.
Yes, it is. Is everybody ready? I see everybody in the virtual audience. They're waiting too, LaWanna.
I don't know who's here, so if we have any, let's do this before we announce the winner. If
there's
any celebrate,
I see
if
Tamara.
there's any Celebrate You women out there, let us know you're out there. Who's out there?
I see comments. I see Tamara, Marva's out there, Serena, Irene. Tamara said drum roll. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they said I'm here. Serena said she's here. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, Furley said congratulations to all. Yeah. So they're here.
They're here. All right. Well, I guess we'll get started right after this.
I've been searching for a gold mine, been digging for a long time, looking for a diamond of the rarest kind. Then one day I found a perfect treasure, a worth of impossible measure. I started to pray, then I heard you say you would forever be mine. I struck love. Now that I have found you, I struck love. Struck love. Now that I have found you, I struck love.
How do we have an echo? What are you doing?
I was listening and watching the ladies enjoying it. Yeah, they said they love that song. Furley says she loves that song.
I love the song too.
Yeah.
This is odd here.
Okay.
Well, we're going to just show you who the woman of the year is. And this woman, as we mentioned, has not only celebrated the values of our community, what it means to embrace yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, being in the community, sharing among the community, doing amazing work outside of the community. We felt that this woman, not only is she helping to transform lives, but has found herself unexpectedly transformed from Celebrate You. And the winner is the amazing, dynamic. And I want to say you're all winners. You really are. You really are. That's why we selected each one of you as Woman of the Month. But for 2022, the Celebrate You Woman of the Year is Barbara. Da-da-da-da. Miss Audra Agan.
And I'd like to be a different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah.
Oh. Yay. Congrats, Queen Audra.
Congratulations, Audra. Audra is.
Oh, she's on.
She's on?
I mean, she's watching.
Audra, come on to the stage. We put the link in the in the chat. Do I need to put it in there again?
Yeah. Audra, you can come on. I can put it in Messenger for her.
Yeah. And I'd like the other ladies, if any of you are watching and would love to just jump on just for a few minutes before we close it out. Would love to have you. I'm putting everything.
You're putting it in the link?
Chat. Yeah, I put it there. Come on up. Come on up.
Oh, you put it in the comments. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, come on in, Audra, again. I'm just so happy for her. I just want to say something real quick while, they're working and getting in the virtual room, green room, that with Audra, I love her platform about women in the arena. And every time I think about that title, I always go in the Romans days where they had a big, huge arena. And then I'm just thinking, I always think about all these women in this big arena and they're just shouting out, they're just really proud of themselves and celebrating them. So Audra created that. That's part of her lane in what she does to support women to really be in that arena, to be bigger than life, right? So congratulations again, Queen. And
Where are you? Where are you? Come as you are.
Wait a minute. Oh, she said, I'm stuck in traffic. She said, bring me in. I'm stuck in traffic. She's stuck in traffic. Oh, Lord.
How do we bring you in?
Sending much love. Let's see.
Oh, she was saying, is it supposed to be beam you in?
Yeah, she said, bring me in. Yeah, because she would have to click on the link. But
let's see if I can get her on the phone. Audra, can I get you on the phone?
Yeah, that'd be nice. And if anybody else,
your phone.
Yeah, see if we can get her on the phone. We want to hear her. We want to hear her voice.
It's ringing.
LaWanna, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear it, Barbara?
I'm stunned. I tried not to crash. I'm driving to my wonderful friend's birthday party, and I've been listening the whole time, and then I literally screamed out loud. I probably scared the driver next to me.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Queen.
Is there anything you want to say to the Celebrate You community?
I'm very rarely speechless. So everybody take notes because my mind is a blank right now. But I can say this, that the group has entirely changed my life. I came into this room a little bit lost, a little bit broken, and everybody surrounded me with love and told me that I mattered. And that has changed everything.
Thank you. Thank you for just loving on us too. I mean, you're just a bundle of love and joy.
Am I making you cry too? I'm sorry.
She did that already.
You're in Arizona, and I'm coming there on the 13th again. I'll be there for 2 weeks, so we have to do lunch to celebrate.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Yes, we will. Wow. All I can say is wow. Thank you for just including me in this community.
Thank you. Thank you, Audra. Well, we know you're driving, and we want you to stay safe.
Like I said, I thank you so much. And now I have a little extra to celebrate tonight.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Celebrate you.
Well, you take care, and we will talk to you soon.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh.
How cool was that?
That was cool. She came in right time. It seemed like it was like, wow. She can't find the link. Well, Serena's trying to get the link. Serena, I put in your messenger if you want to come in. Anybody else?
Yeah, come on
if they want to pop in real
Anyone
quick.
want to join us? We'll be on for about 15 more minutes before we sign off. Would love if any of the Celebrate You community or Women of the Month want to just jump on and say hi.
Say hi. Let's celebrate. Let's see. Yeah, they're saying they can't find the link. Wow.
We'll send it to them individually. If you can tell us who you are, we can put it in Messenger to you.
Yeah, I can see because I'm looking at them on my phone, so I can see the names. I know. So if Serena, I did send it to you in Messenger. If anybody else, Furley, I see other people on. I'll put it in Messenger for you. It's so nice.
And what we'll do is tomorrow, which is kind of cool. You know, we just crowned the new queen, and tomorrow is the coronation of King Charles.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be up at 5 a.m. watching that coronation, but I'm after that, I'm going to post on our page how you can get your tickets if you're in the area or if you want to fly in for part 2 of this celebration where you get to be entertained by the amazing 2-time Emmy Award winning Mrs. Tony Saunders, and just have fun with us. Hey, Serena.
Hello, ladies.
Ah, she popped in.
I popped in, yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted to take a minute to actually thank both you, LaWanna, and Barbara for creating this incredible platform, for recognizing women for all the hard work that they do or that we do. And especially me, selfishly, because, you know, I am the founder and the CEO of Help Heal Humanity, is to thank you ladies tremendously, because some people may not know that when you do host these Celebrate You Women virtual events, that the ticket sales are going back to our charity. And the fact that you ladies put all your time, your energy, your love, your soul into doing this work, and then donating the proceeds back to children in Haiti and children who are lacking the means to go to school, shows more of your character and your love and just your commitment to serve, to raise above, and just, celebrate women, but also use that to celebrate the next generation. So I really am grateful to you. I'm sure all the women are, for just being the queens that you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
Yay. And I've never ever used the expression, I was saying to Barbara, queen. Queen was never a word in my vocabulary. And it isn't until I met you ladies and your incredible platform and what you do, and you celebrate us as queens. And so that word has now become a part of my life, thanks to you. So you are the queens, and I love you, and everyone at Help Heal Humanity loves you, and all the children in Haiti who are benefiting from all the great work that you do. We thank you and we love you.
We love
See, I am
you
going to cry.
too. One of the things Barbara and I said, the pandemic kind of prevented us from doing that, but we do want to come up and spend some time with you and do boots on the ground, the work, and we know there's challenges right now in Haiti, but the work that you're doing in Canada or even some of your US based work, we definitely want to make that happen. So those of you that are listening, and if you want to see how you can be a part of a broader community, broader outreach of what we do, Help Heal Humanity is definitely an organization to do that. And we'll make sure we put all the contact information below. We'll also put a donation link below for you. Every little bit helps. Sometimes we think, what's $10 going to do? What's $20 going to do? You'd be amazed when individuals don't have anything, what that can do, right, Serena?
Incredible. Yes. So that's exactly what Barbara and I were talking about yesterday on our podcast, how every little bit helps. And again, I can't stress enough the gratitude and the importance that you two ladies are doing. And, just because of you two and what you do to celebrate women, you've now helped over 10 kids go to school for an entire year. And, those 10 kids' lives have changed tremendously, and the families can at least sleep a little bit better at night knowing that there's people out there who care about them, and those people are you ladies. So thank you. I don't want to take up all the time. I just wanted to chime in and congratulate our new winner, say thank you for all the great work you do, and just appreciate everything.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Queen Serena. Love you.
Much love. Big hug. Well, Serena, wait, why don't you stay? If no one else is going to join us, Barbara, you ready to close us out? Because we're at the half-hour mark now.
Okay, might as well, with Queen Serena on too. So again, thank you, ladies. This has been awesome. Also, I want to thank my co-host, the visionary of Celebrate You, Miss LaWanna Bradford. We're always here together, but I want to show her some love because we've been doing this together. And it's nice when you have, one-minded with two people, because I know I couldn't do this on my own at all, not without her. So thank you, LaWanna, for being that light that you always are, always that visionary, because you need that visionary, that purpose, that person that really strategically plans out things. And this woman does that for Celebrate You. So I want to give her all the love for that. So thank you, LaWanna, for being such an amazing person in the community and always caring and showing up, always. So with that.
And thank you, Barbara, for just being a beam of light. And as Serena said, reminding every time you speak to a woman, addressing them as queen. And we'll do a little training about that, because some of you may think, well, what does that really mean? And it has some depth to it. It's just not, hey, queen. It really has some meaning to it. And when you can embrace that, it changes how you look at yourself and how you expect to be treated, right?
Yes, definitely.
It's all about honor.
All about honor.
Yes.
I see what it is.
My light bulb just went off. The winner of last year, whom we just saw, Deborah also learned about the charity through your network. And Deborah did a big workshop for us. And, again, thanks to you and Celebrate You, Deborah ended up sponsoring 6 children as well. So between the collective of Celebrate You, we have 16 kids in school. So I wanted to just point that out as well. So thank you.
That's great. I love that you brought that up, Serena, because you never know who knows who, right? So it's making that initial connection. I met you and Pat through Barbara. And like you said, then you made the connection with Deborah, you know, and a relationship is going. Again, I remind people we are far more than a Facebook group. This just isn't a social setting. We are really trying to make a difference. And Barbara and I are in our respective lanes, but just think about it. We're right now touching people in other countries, whether it's in Africa, children in Haiti. It's pretty amazing, and we haven't left Atlanta or Kenosha to do so.
To do it, right? That's even more amazing. See how reach you can far? Okay, so with that, we're going to do what we usually do in our fashion of closing is I want everybody to get their hearts up. Make that the pans with the hearts. And we're going to say what we always say. What do we say? Love yourself, right? Uh-oh. Looks like we fading. Hope we're not fading. You got your hand? There we go. I was waiting on LaWanna's hand. Love yourself. Embrace yourself. Get the hugs. Yes. Woo. But whatever
I haven't hugged myself yet because I was just trying to put this banner up.
Oh, but whatever you do, celebrate you.
Yay.
Celebrate you. Bye, everyone. Have a safe weekend. Bye, Serena.
Bye-bye, ladies.
Congratulations, Audra. Bye-bye.